I'm Ruby Reindeer. Thank you for coming in tonight, Mr. Moose. As you're aware, one of our reindeer, Dancer, was training up on the roof and twisted her hoof. A very unfortunate situation. To assure everything goes as planned on Christmas Eve, we need to fill this position immediately. So, let's get started. Why did you decide to interview for this position, Mr. Moose?
You can call me Murray.
Okay. Mr. Murray, why did you decide to interview for this position?
Well, there's no business like snow. Business like no business I know.
Excuse me? Mr. Murray, this is not some dog and pony show you are interviewing for. You are interviewing to be part of one of the greatest traditions the world has ever known. Now, let's start over. Mr. Murray, why did you decide to interview for this position?
Are you kidding? This job's got Murray written all over it. Free food, free lodging, and you only gotta work one night of the year.
Mr. Moose, I assure you, there is more to this job than working one night a year. All of our reindeer help out with chores around the workshop.
Let me guess. I'll bet Comet cleans the sinks.
Our reindeer are also in top physical shape. They're in training all year round. They all have to be able to jump higher than a house.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Houses can't jump.
We also have to be able to lead reindeer games at holiday parties. Do you know the reindeer pokey?
The what?
It's a common reindeer game, and as a coach, you need to be able to teach it to everyone. I've brought in some friends to help. Mr. Murray, you stand there and watch. Ready, friends? I'm going to call up the moves and make sure everyone is smiling. Follow my assistant. Here we go. You put your antlers in, you put your antlers out, you put your antlers in and you shake them all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Right hoof. You put your right hoof in, you put your right hoof out, you put your right hoof in and you shake it all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Left hoof. You put your left hoof in, you put your left hoof out, you put your left hoof in and you shake it all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Tail. You put your tail in, you put your tail out, you put your tail in and you shake it all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Whole body. You put your whole body in, you put your whole body out, you put your whole body in and you shake it all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Take it home. You do the reindeer pokey. You do the reindeer pokey. You do the reindeer pokey. That's what it's all about.
That was fun. Well, how'd I do?
Let's move on to the next question. Mr. Moose, sometimes our reindeer have to be in very small spaces. Do you have a problem with claustrophobia?
Claustrophobia. No, I have never been afraid of Santa Claus.
I see. Mr. Moose.
Murray?
Mr. Murray, we're looking for someone who is very reliable and responsible.
Well, at my last job, anytime something went wrong, they said I was responsible.
I'm sure they did. We're also looking for someone very likable. all of our reindeer have to be extremely likable. Even Mr. Scrooge likes our reindeer.
That's because every buck is dear to him.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite holiday song?
Is this a trick question?
Just answer the question, please.
Let me think. Got it. Grandma got run over by a...
Excuse me. We don't care for that song.
Oh, yeah. I guess you wouldn't. Okay, how about I saw Mommy kissing...
Not a good choice.
Oh, boy. Okay, let's try again. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. First comes the stocking of little Nell. Oh dear Santa, fill it well. Give her a dolly that laughs and cries, one that will open and shut her eyes. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Next comes the stocking of little Will. Oh, just see what a glorious fill. Here is a hammer and lots of tacks. Also a ball and a whip that cracks. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Now that was more fun than the time I flew in from Nova Scotia. Boy, were my hooves tired.
That was fun. And a very nice choice, I must say.
Why, thank you, Ruby. Dear.
Back to the interview. Can you tell me a little more about your previous jobs?
Well, I worked in the woods as a lumberjack for a while, but I just couldn't cut it. So they gave me the axe.
I see.
And I attempted to be a deli worker for a while, but any way I sliced it, I couldn't cut the mustard.
I see.
Oh boy, I guess I'm not real good at too many things.
That's ridiculous. Everybody is good at something. Maybe you just haven't found the right something. Okay, on to the last question. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Nicely done, Mr. Moose.
Thank you, Ruby. You know, I might be able to work that one into my one moose show, Murray the Moosicle.
Sure. Well, that concludes the interview.
Did I win?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to offer you a reindeer position.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. I'm not surprised. This is just as disappointing as getting batteries for Christmas with a note that says, toys not included.
However, I couldn't help but notice your antlers during the interview. Murray, with their shape and angle, they would be perfect for clearing the mounds of snow around the workshop and village.
They would?
You could be our maintenance moose.
Really? Could I really? Oh, thank you. Do you think I'll go down in history like Rudolph?
No, I don't. But you will play a very big part in making sure everything goes as planned for Christmas Eve.
Hey, Ruby. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Murray.
Murray who?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
There we go. The whole show at Reindeer Roundup.